and it's the end of the night, but I just want to tell you a little bit of my experience. And it was like a full-on thunderstorm. Here is a cute little bakery close to my hotel. I got just a quiche and a croissant to start the day. Well, I was about to head into Cezanne just to check this out. It looks like a small store, but why is there 20 people lining up outside? What the hell? Actually, wait, it's bigger. It's this whole block, but that's incredible that there's such a lineup. Oh my god, look at the top of this restaurant. It's all rubber ducks. That's so cute. That restaurant was so cute. Oh my god, it's rubber ducks. It looks crazy. We are starting off our day. We had a bit of breakfast, we did a bit of work, and we're gonna go a little bit of shopping now, and then a really famous restaurant called L'Escargot, which is snails. So I'm really excited to go try that place. That's gonna be the highlight of the day. We tried to go to Cezanne just now, but the lineup was just way too long, and yeah, I'm just not about to wait in line for that. But there's a lot of vintage shops and designer luxury in this whole area. This area is called Montmartre. It's the Marais district, and it's one of my favorite districts in Paris to walk around. And you can probably already see why. Orgasmic ice cream. It's a very happening neighborhood with like loads of shops and restaurants. We had a quick walk around the edge of this area by Châtelet yesterday, so if you missed that video, loads of stuff to see there. Sleeveless top moment. Chloe dress for 200 euros. Quite plain. Oh my god, this is a Balmain mini skirt. For 300. Hermes. So many.
Le louche. Non mais regardez des photos avec les touches et je crois que ça s'enregistre. Essayez de temps que ça part. Ouais, je pense.
Here is the restaurant we are heading to. It started freakishly raining. I wasn't prepared, so now I have a shirt over my head. This is the interior L'Escargot. It looks so beautiful, so rich in heritage. I'm so excited to try this. Here is a quick look at the menu. The front side is food, and the back side drinks. I am dying of hunger right now. I just ordered and I got traditional snails, semi-cooked. Merci. blush and they just popped off this snail cutlery. I've never actually used it in my life. Let's try it out. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I get it now. You use this to hold it and this one to scoop it out because it's, holy shit, it's super hot. This is how the snail looks when it's scooped out. Here is the semi-cooked foie gras. Ooh, the bread looks amazing. It's like fruity bread. I think it's cranberry. And here are the famous. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. See the frog body, and it's so yummy. This pesto sausage is like the same as the snails in the beginning. And this is my last dish, finishing off this delicious meal with a classic creme brulee. This is me right now, and my shirt is completely wet. I love dinner, so I'm back at my hotel now, and it's the end of the night, but I just want to tell you a little bit of my experience. And it was like a full-on thunderstorm. I had no idea it was gonna rain. I also didn't check the weather, but I just assumed it was gonna be nice and sunny, just like yesterday. I mean, my pants are wet. This is completely soaked. I used it like umbrella. The restaurant was really good. I would say the food was really good, but where I was seated was so shit. It was, oh my god. Remember, I have to walk through this courtyard before I get to my room, so hold on. Okay, I finally just like popped in. Let me just tell you about it. Let me finish off before I take a shower and a moment of silence for my Chanel that got caught in the thunderstorm. So because I was eating alone, I got this like probably the shittiest table. It was a table that was right outside the door where everybody was coming in and out. And like normally I think it's like not that bad, but it's pretty bad because it's so busy that there's always a line up there. So make sure you make a reservation if you come. But the other thing was because it was raining so hard, people were like waiting for their Uber or for their taxi. So they were just like standing in the entrance instead of waiting outside. So people were just crowding around my table. And it was so annoying. Like this woman kept putting her arm on the chair that was in front of me, and I was just staring at her arm the whole time. And like, I just like did a petty move and I moved the chair a bit, but then she kept putting her, it was just so crowded. Like there was people and the tables are really small in France regardless. So people were like literally standing like right here while I'm trying to eat my food. And people were just in and out. And you know, like people complaining about reservations, no reservations. And like, because I wasn't like interior and I didn't get to choose and I had a reservation, that part was just so annoying. And like the customer service I didn't think was like amazing or anything. Like again, the food was really good. So I like got the 12 escargots to start, and one of the escargots, like it was just like stuck in there. Like the meat was just stuck in there. I couldn't get it out, and I tried for like a few minutes. And when the guy came over, I was like, "Oh, how's your food?" I was like, "Oh, like it's good, but like one snail is just stuck. I can't get it." And he's just like, "Try again." And then he just walked away, and I was kind of like, maybe I'm very used to like North American service, but usually in that case they'll be like, "Oh, we're so sorry, like here's another utensil you can use," or "Let me like get it out for you in the back," or "We'll just get you another one." Like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. And again, they're like 28 euros for like 12. Like it's not cheap, you know, like one snail is like 4 euros, or I mean, I'm not mathing correctly, but like, you know, they're not like, it's a very expensive restaurant. And if I can't eat 1 out of 12, like I want to eat it. That's the point. Anyways, it was that. And then after, just at the end, like it was thunderstorming so hard. And like, I'm so used to when I'm at the hotel, like if I can't get an Uber, they'll call me a taxi. And like my Uber wasn't like, it wasn't working because there's so many people calling an Uber and that area is really congested. So I was just like, oh, can you like help me call in a taxi? And they're like, no, not possible. I mean, like, maybe like it's just not, and maybe it's like the mannerism, but I was just like, and like with like everyone just standing around me, it was just like a little irritating. And like the same server that took my order in the very beginning, after I finished my snails, he's like, oh, like, are you finished? Like, do you want dessert or something? And in my head, I'm like, you took my order. You know, I literally have 2 more dishes coming. And I said that. I was like, oh, like, I still have, like, the frog legs and the foie gras. And he's like, oh, sorry, yeah, my bad. I'm like, but you took my order. Like, it wasn't, like, a different server or anything. So it's just, like, these little things. I'm like, okay, the customer service isn't, like, that good, in my opinion. And like try never to get a table on the exterior. The inside was much nicer. Like I got a chance to like look at the inside when I was waiting, as well as like when I went to the bathroom. But the tables that are right at the door when people come in and out, total shit. So overall though, I do recommend the restaurant as long as you get a table inside, and you have to make a reservation. Like people that didn't get reservations, I heard a lot of people got turned away, or they're like, oh, you have to wait queue for an hour, that sort of thing. But if you had a reservation, but you could get lucky, like it's possible. I heard there was like a walk-in, but mostly like, and this is the point, like I'm hearing everything because I'm right at the door, which I don't want to hear, right? I don't want to hear about people getting reservations or not. And I think that part a little irritates me. But like the food itself, I would say actually every single dish I ordered was like wonderful. It was just like about the mannerism and like the fact that I had such a shit table. I had such a shit table that like the table that was across from me, they complained so hard. They got a table inside and they didn't even have a shit. Like their table was even a little bit better, just like a touch away from the door. They were like across from me, and I heard them complain about the, like, it's not just me, you know what I'm saying? But yes, overall, fabulous dinner, just the little bits. And thunderstorming was so hard. Oh, I was trying to take an Uber home, but I couldn't. So in the end, I just like ran home. Like I let the rain let up a bit, and I just like ran home. But the worst. And it's really close. Like I'm only a 10-minute walk, so I thought it was like no problem. But yeah, well, I'm gonna get ready for bed and another day tomorrow.